The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rushes on him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. The Titans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes, because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The run from the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Smallwood. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Titans are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Under fire. Got him downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Titans.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right down the middle. Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cyclones will hustle to the line. He leaves it with his back. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Caught close to the marker, it's Robbins. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Roach. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just 1 bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 7 over Arkansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Now the play fake. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cyclones headed quickly to the line.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know.
And the defense, Dave, got him at the 27.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Roach. Unleashes one deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. Fears the pressure. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Titans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback on the keeper. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Back to throw, it's Beebe. Got the back over the middle. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. So 1st down here as they go back to work. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. And the Titans have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smallwood. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a spot in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Titans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Smallwood. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a 1st down. They'll try the run. Oh, better look out! Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Titans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the shotgun, the inside give. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Cyclones racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Finds his tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. They're going to run it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Here comes the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To the ground with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Roach. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Grab near the marker. It's Clark. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Cyclones, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll do it himself. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Cyclones! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, but hold on to the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 8 over Jacksonville State.
Looking for a man. It's Beebe.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They punt it away on fourth down. Makes the catch at the 35. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Firing to the right, complete. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
And I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's what quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes, when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space, take advantage of it, get it to my running back, let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man quickly. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The give from the gun. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Second down.
Catch in the middle. It's Clark. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Sends it back in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Swings it out to his running back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back on the option, the give. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll run it on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Iowa State!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got his man on the right. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he'll need to show off some leg strength 58 yards out and trying to bend it in from the right side. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Down to a 1-possession game, 24-17. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. It's complete on the right side.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Oh, they're after him. Moving out of the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Titans want to pick up the tempo.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw on 3rd. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They were able to do whatever they wanted the last time they had it. They put together some runs, they completed some passes, and they put a touchdown on the board. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
There he goes.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
To the air, it's Roach. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
The Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 20. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Titans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Cyclones are in the hurry up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Dropping back, it's Roach. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got him. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. The Titans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That's reeled in. It's Smallwood. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Trying to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Western Kentucky. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Roach. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Going to sling it on second down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down on 42.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Nice move to pick up yardage. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
Second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Quickly complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Cyclones want to crank the tempo. To throw, it's Roach. Bought a little time, lets it go. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Gain of 2. Second down.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Hall. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Beebe. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Smallwood.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field, he knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job. Great.
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. And the Cyclones moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's a draw. Nice move there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Roach. Oh, what a cut! Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. And the Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab on the left.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cyclones! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Rushes on him. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass. It's Beebe. Under fire.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Titans will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Under fire. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Got it! Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense tackles him at the 3. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Wideout trying to get it in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Fears the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Titans want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a big play. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, Titans.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cyclones with the 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Iowa State, 45. Royals, 24.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They go to the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
2nd down coming up.
To the air, it's Beebe. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.